Hello there, everyone, and welcome back. I like to think that we're kind of doing alright here. Or at least we recovered or managed to deal with the Grey Tempest threat from the last stream. Although, it did cost the assimilation or destruction of the crude empire, which opens up opportunities for me, and ultimately, that's not really a bad thing, since I have a good portion of them in my territory already. So once I reclaim their homeworld, which I think will be I'll be able to terraform it once the threat is permanently dealt with. I think we're still waiting for everyone else to finish them off, or at least to deactivate them permanently. And then I think I'll be allowed to terraform this back to its normal glory, and maybe even make it better than that. I don't know what exactly happens if I'm honest, but either way, I have actually managed to claim extra territory as a result of that. We're about to assimilate the interstellar Bofondon Empire. I'm basically their protectorate now, and they are slowly being integrated. In 18 months, I'm going to have their fleet, extra bit of territory, and everything else to go with it. Although it looks like I'm going to have to be quick if I want to at least snag territory down here. Since because of the black hole, and the Elgate rather, my Federation friends are already seizing territory here, which honestly is not really a bad thing if my allies are actually grabbing it. But for once, I would like to have more than 7 territories or 7 systems, dang it. And we are already pretty close to the start time, so I am going to jump on over there quickly, since I don't know really what to expect from here on out. The 3 main multiplayer campaigns I did before have all been buggy, and of course, we never really got this far as a result of that. So all I can really hope for is to build up my empire, try and deal with my growing population problem, which, as I build more habitats and get these worlds terraformed back to their normal glory, I may be able to correct that some. So I'm not too worried, I'm just going to have to watch my resources. So let's jump on over.
I also think another flaw of Victoria is that they tried to shoehorn World War I into it, and I don't think that really makes sense. I think World War I should have its own game like Hearts of Iron.
Oh, okay. Can we get like a minute or two pause? I have a lot of deficits.
Are we supposed to go a month before we touch things?
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for the month first, yeah.
It's too late. You're already bankrupt.
Oh, God damn it, there's sectors. I hate sectors.
Wait, why do you hate sectors?
I don't trust the AI.
Jirok not being here is gonna screw us.
Yeah, yet again.
Alright, you can touch things.
Alright, cool. Time to see what the hell's happening here.
No, my 1 month of research, since like nearly all 3 of my research finished as we ended last session. I lost a whole month out of that.
I'm my negative 16 exotic gases every month.
I told you he was building a fleet.
Interesting, I have a lot of excess exotic gases and I've been selling them, so it's actually pretty cheap on the market.
So, I have enough food for a while.
I'm also I'm like 40 over my naval capacity.
Let me see about amenities. Because, yeah, if I can encourage migration away from my plants, that might help a bit.
What you're just exposing are all the ways the AI cheats.
Yeah.
It probably had a higher naval capacity and probably was doing something about those gases.
Well, the problem is I already got them
I
all
don't want to
migraine.
hold it up forever. We can start whenever you want.
I'll chill it at normal for a bit.
It helps if I could click properly and actually build another factory to start getting these habitats going.
Why are we allowing slave trade back, guys? Come on.
Because it is essential. Because
It's not.
I'm personally just doing it so I can just go the Roman way and buy slaves to free them into a better life.
Oh god damn it, he's building robots.
Not the robots.
Now I also got a name for my Titan as well, so I'm gonna have to probably edit out some of the tech here, but we got a proper name for a pacifist group. I don't know if it's appropriate considering we got a Colossus that literally destroys planets, but I think it works. Then I'll have to see about upgrading everything here. And I need more energy, which thankfully we can sort of correct.
Oh, I almost forgot I was at war.
Alright, Zeke, I'm gonna poke in there and see what they got.
Okay.
Okay, get ready to check it out.
Construction complete.
So let's try and get more territory in while we have time. Or while we're able to.
Do you need my navy somewhere? Or
Maybe.
I will have a,
Space Force grows
20
ever
stack.
stronger.
yeah, I know.
I have a 20 stack in the Cheeto Empire. So.
Oh,
Holy
look
shit.
at that.
It's 250k in there.
Okay.
Plus that battle station, I think it's 300k.
Technology researched.
What are you guys looking at?
The Elgate capital.
Burgers Hubris.
It ain't no joke. I think I'll have to wait for my juggernaut.
Oh my god, I'll have plus 250 consumer goods per month.
Let's continue to get this population problem in order. It's gonna
Construction
be tricky
complete.
without upgrading buildings, really. Oh, you finished your upgrade. And I don't really have the structure I was hoping for. Surprisingly, which would have allowed me to get extra trade resources here, but we'll make do, I guess.
System surveyed. Special project complete.
Alright, so we got research there. You make your way over.
How do you know how many mega structures you can build? Because what's the point of master builders? It says mega structure build capacity.
It just means you can build more at the same time. You can build.
Yeah, you can. Like
These
some
are
of them
used-
have a limit period. Like you can only have one Dyson spear and one matter decompressor.
Oh yeah, one of each.
But-
Yeah.
But on top of that, you can only work on one at a time unless you have the master builder or whatever, and then you can.
You
build
would
two.
never need more than one of each, though.
I see.
Nonsense. You can never
You
have.
can also get the Unity. What is it like? You can spend Unity for policies. There's one that lets you build another one. Architectural Renaissance.
Want to wait for the Juggernaut or go now, Seek?
I mean, I don't think we have enough yet.
Yeah, I guess so. And if my power ranking drops, Burger will attack me again. He's just waiting.
No, I'm good. After I saw both of yours, I cannot do that alone.
But you won't accept another militarist to help you.
Construction complete.
The burden is yours to bear.
It
Leave it
is,
alone.
and I don't blame anybody for it.
You got 80k, man. You don't need help.
I mean, so do you.
Yes, but I am a god. Don't compare it to a god.
You have those soulless beings helping you.
Upgraded.
Despicable.
These soulless beings are friendly to anyone who wants to be a friend.
That's what they all say.
It's what the program
That's what
say.
Inazino says.
Oh shit, you built aircraft carriers too, Burger, you copier.
No, I actually had those the first time around.
Construction complete.
You even got carrier cruisers. I see how it is.
Bro,
That's
don't be
exactly
blowing
how
up
I
the
built the
carrier
game.
strat. Don't let everybody know.
Oh, I'm letting everybody know.
I've been doing the carrier strat since there were 3
Everybody
forms of
always
travel
wants
in
to
the
do this.
galaxy.
I might
Everybody
have
always
accidentally...
wants to do this. The carrier strat.
It's fun. It's actually not very good though.
I
No,
might have
it's terrible.
accidentally summoned the avatar into this.
Dude, it's not.
Plane of
It's not
existence.
bad at all if you mix it up with the right other weapons. Carrier strat shred shit. If you're going up against like straight up other battleships, you need like battleship cannons to assist with them. But like
Technology.
fighters
research.
ignore shields. And armor, I think.
No, it's just
No, but
they
they
do
have
better
don't-
damage to armor.
They ignore shield and they do 100% damage to armor or something like that.
Didn't you guys read Ender's Game or see the movie? It's all
Ugh.
about the drones.
Really
like the book.
long. Here we go.
Drone Storm. The movie wasn't bad, but the book was amazing.
I remember one of my science teachers a couple of years ago. I had him multiple times, and I was essentially forced to watch that movie 6 times in school.
That's chill though.
Well, it's the same teacher that allowed us to play Halo instead of actually doing coding, so
What a god.
What a god, sure that.
the dude could 360 no scope me from across the map.
I mean, sometimes it'd be like that, you know.
Being in a federation is such a drain on your influence.
Not really.
I guess it's not just being in a federation.
Not really. It's only 0.5.
Jurok's not here, right?
Jurok is not here, correct?
So much for bird supremacy.
Don't worry, bird supremacy shall still rule. So what I think I'm gonna do is try and focus on my minerals.
I'm not even sure what that does, Zeke, but whatever.
I don't know what just happened there. Oh, okay. I see what we got. We raised our Federation level again.
Yeah, we're more centralized.
So there's 2 militarist groups
Yes.
that I have to be mindful of.
My energy income fluctuates so crazy. It's all based on the market.
Can you buy an alloys or something?
Yeah, that's my entire economy. Buying and selling. Well, selling
My
alloys.
God.
No, my God. Why would
The
you
alloy
create
market
such a device?
crashes.
Coalition.
I'm done.
I'm sorry, Target. That,
We have to kill the coalition.
That sounds like pretty evil to me.
Where's our Galactic Council members? Emergency
Just saying, I
emergency
don't
session.
actually have it right now.
Oh, we also have to everybody vote no on ban sentient slave trade.
Alright, we're going
No,
now.
that is definitely a yes.
Yes from me.
That is a
Definitely
no.
vote no on ban sentient slave trade.
Vote no on prop no now.
I like how literally almost everything in like the list is repeal. Like you guys like are any of these players? I guess not.
For the repeals? Yeah.
Actually, yours is. Arceus is here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I put that through there.
Oh, and Siege.
Yeah, I was about to say someone else had one too. Duke of Bacon. Oh, but he's gone.
I didn't propose anything.
Yeah, he did.
Repeal buzzword.
Maybe my AI did like a long time ago.
You got minor research sanctions.
See, why would I do that?
I don't know. Why would you do that? I don't know your agenda.
Technology research.
Exactly. You never will.
Now time to fix some of this crap. And let's start with some cloning, because they got a lot of...
Just asking, how does one construct a world breaker? Whatever it's called.
You have to get a citadel shipyard, and then there's a building that you put on it that's like colossal shipyard or something.
Oh, easy enough.
Same thing with the Titan.
So if I execute the envoys from the galactic community that are complaining to me, I get a lot of unity.
Yeah, but then everybody hates you.
I'm just wondering what to actually get. Because I should start working on mega structures. There's off-world trading. And let me actually grab this before I start working on modifying again my Tiki. Since they're not quite optimized just yet. Ooh, you have 3 shipyards, yeah. That is good to know. And a fleet academy. I found my new base of operations, I suppose. And get everything upgraded. And as much as I hate to no longer be assisting research over here, let's get you grabbing stuff.
Oh, did the AI ascend when I wasn't here?
I think a couple of them.
Oh, shit. Wait, it went through 2 of the points?
Why are we doing focus on Grey Tempest when it's already over?
I voted no for that too.
There we go. These are all boring. Why are we doing any of these?
Complete.
I mean, virtually everything that would work for you has already been passed.
I disagree.
Okay, I was wondering if which one would actually stop the experimentation. So it took me a
My
moment.
Empire Sprawl is out of control.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, mine's
Whoa, what the fuck? I literally went from making 900 energy credits to minus 12k energy credits. How the fuck did that happen?
Something crashed.
Yeah. Which resource are you selling a lot of?
Not selling anything.
Is it because we passed that thing in the Senate?
Could be.
What
No,
was it?
Oh, the Guardian Angels Act.
an act.
Oh, consumer goods.
It increased the cost of
Oh,
food
do you have
by a
armies?
lot.
Now it just went back up to 900. What the fuck?
What is this? We don't want this. Actually, yeah, we
You
do.
really want this? Yeah, you want this. Everybody wants this. Everybody benefits.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
here.
don't.
You're trampling my right to trample people's rights, and I won't have it.
Exactly. Well said.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on this and put some envoys in it as it's getting close to the elapsed time, maybe. Let's see what happens. Now, how do I want to best optimize this? Because no research centers. And because of the Ministry of Production, I don't think I want that. Big thing I'm going to have to figure out is how to best optimize my refineries or gain exotic resources. That's what I'm going to have
Anybody
to...
else want to sell me alloys?
What are you looking to buy them at?
I have a,
Ships upgraded.
Was it 5 credits? 10,000 for 2,000?
I do that. Send the trade.
Relaying transmission.
No, I'm buying the alloys, right?
Yeah, you're giving me 10,000, right?
Yeah. Do you have more?
Just send the trade. Well, I mean, let's start with that. Let me fix up my economy here, because every time I look at it, it hurts.
Upgraded.
Fucking amoebas. Get out of here.
Brain slug plague. Does anybody have the brain slug infection?
no.
Speak now and we'll be merciful. Make you dead.
I think my dude's
Sounds like a Xeno thing. Or,
I think the Cheetos are literally slugged, so I'll probably start there.
We evolved from the brain slugs.
Oh, I see what happened. I had a really good energy planet, and the AI turned it into Euclinopolis.
oof.
Yeah, that's why I'm hemorrhaging so much energy.
Technology researched.
Well, I'm always looking to buy alloys. I'll do 5 cents or 5 credits.
I'll do a 0.5, a 0.05.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, when Halfleet gets here, let's hit him. That's enough.
Wow, minerals are actually worth something.
Or Seek, do you want to wait 900 days for the Juggernaut?
We can do that. Should be enough time.
That'll learn him.
That'll learn them.
Burger, are you still at war with the Sentinel Force?
Yep.
How are they even attacking you?
You know, we don't ask questions to soulless beings.
can lead to jail time. Don't forget that.
I'm waiting for Burger to attack the Stellar Alliance.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
a ugly thing in your border.
Oh, well, I
I
have a
want
ruler.
to, but
I have a ruler that's
Jurok
unemployed.
isn't here, and I kind of needed Jurok to be here.
Yeah, and I'm still rebuilding my fleet.
You know, Burger, if you don't like the soulless, we can set a tithe on the soulless so they have to pay taxes. I implemented a law into the Senate. You should vote for it.
Oh, let's see here. Today of the Solus.
I shall vote as well. Hey, of the Solus.
Construction complete.
There's 3 years. Still gotta figure out this population problem though. Although this is not gonna help with
Technology
jobs very
research.
much.
Why on earth would you pass that?
That's what.
Type the Solus.
Because they're going against me. I haven't done anything against them, though.
Except you exist as
No! The Empress has
Uh,
died.
disgusting being.
Oh, woe is us.
Actually, to be honest,
All hails
it does
the new
give
governor.
spirituals ethics attraction, and I don't really want that.
You already have strong ethics attraction for yourself, so it won't really do anything.
I mean, I guess it's kind of true. You have so many corporate embassies that I can't even see what your research weight is, Dundo.
I can't either.
What to best do with you? Because I got
System
plenty of
survey.
alloy now. Let's just keep upgrading you, I think. Really all I could think of. Get these grouped up too, continue building. Oh yeah, and you have multiple shipyards and experience boost, so let's grab them from here. Let's not get too ridiculous though. Because I'm gonna need this alloy too for my mega structures and everything. There, that's about as far as I could probably expand. And I got a little bit of extra territory.
I'll be right back.
If you restore an
Technology
Accumuliopolis,
research.
does it lose its crystal mines and gas mines and shit?
I think it does.
Yeah, I think it is.
Four Accumuliopolis is doing it. Walker, who'd you play in Troy?
Odysseus.
Ew.
That's a good choice too. Just when you win, don't take the wrong way home.
I'm not sure how that's gonna work because Troy is so far away. It must be an event.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
It looks like it'd be a 20-turn journey.
Because it's weird, because it's like the game starts with Helen being taken, so it's like you'd think it would have been like immediately.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Every 10 turns, it gives me an option to go there, so I don't know if it's like a warp thing. You just appear there.
Step up into the circle and you'll be transferred to Troy.
Pretty much.
It's Agamemnon's portal. Don't you know about that?
Don't know what exactly I'll do, but it'd probably give me a tiny bit extra. A little tiny bit extra influence, maybe. If it's making all migration trees free, essentially. I just now need to build
So
up
far,
my...
all the Sentinel Force has done to me is just send insults.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, because they're soulless beings. They don't even know what an insult is. They just just say whatever they want, and then we need to stop that. My feelings are hurt too much.
We'll go full anarcho-transhumanist.
Need any more energy, Fable?
Hold on, I'm almost ready to play.
Construction complete.
I need more energy. A lot more energy, it looks like. Well, thankfully I am getting some, but I'm definitely getting pretty capped out here. So how am I going to continue building up gas or energy credits at this point?
Technology researched.
Because this starbase has well, it helps if I actually click on everything properly. Yeah, you have crew quarters, that's fine there. Food processing is done.
Construction complete.
So I may not need to do much here, but I gotta keep an eye on it as we're getting close to the final year. Need more housing, I need more of everything. This is going to be a bit of a problem. Maybe my population growth was too good. And I do need to start building some colony ships too. And I finished my one upgrade that I want as well for my modifications, so let's put that to the test, shall we? So I think maybe I can get away with this. Now, where's the advanced one? Oh, I need 4 points for that. Nope, can't get it. Oh, you're not compatible with intelligent. Okay, so
Let's say I managed to turn the planet with size 9 into a Eucomenopolis. Like every other planet I have is over 10.
Construction complete.
Why do so many people want slaves?
Oh,
it's not so.
well, we know what we're doing here, I guess. That is
I mean,
kind
is there even a point of going Discovery anymore?
It boosts.
I think so.
I mean, I've pretty much done all the techs.
I was supposed to say there's the tech boosts, but yeah, if you've already gone all the way down to tech, then it's just the leader experience and level cap.
So it's not even mid game yet, or it is mid game right now.
It's a bit over mid game.
Yeah, it's a bit past mid game. Also, the other reason for Discovery is to get the Ascension perk by finishing it. But
How many people think that they're like just about at the end of the tech tree here?
I already am.
Yeah, I have.
hit it.
So that's why I was saying, even with new players, it's not too difficult. And turning the tech cost up makes the game a little more.
Yeah, you probably could have done that.
I mean, also, I think this is like the furthest Stellaris game we've honestly ever gotten. So
I mean,
Well,
if I hadn't had like a
the
Comic Crash,
Federations thing that broke the game, broke multiplayer.
Hey, we could ban federations. I'm up for that.
No, I mean, it seems stable. What I was saying was we played a bunch of Stellaris games that we brought to conclusion with huge wars and shit. We never really went to an end crisis, but it wasn't necessarily because the game broke or anything. We just had huge player wars, and then player wars were over, and we were like, we'll move on. Knock on wood that this game doesn't break, though.
Yeah, because ever since the Federation expansion or DLC, this has definitely been the most stable so far. Now, gotta try and get my food income and all that going. Certainly gonna be tricky.
it's also like, is there even a point of building even research things anymore?
I mean, you can get more diplomatic weight from research for
Technology
tech.
researched.
I guess that's true.
The Juggernaut has been birthed.
Ooh.
Who is foolish enough? Ooh.
Alright, guys, we gotta do a coalition. I'm scared.
It's not a world
Coalition
ender.
against Planet Destroyer.
Yeah, is that the Planet Destroyer saying that?
Construction
I just built a mobile shipyard.
You built the first aircraft carrier. God damn it.
Super carrier.
I will soon have my holy purger.
It can upgrade itself. It doesn't need to go anywhere.
I'm pretty sure my planet breaker thing just removes all non-spiritualist pops from planet. Which I like.
All the non-believers.
See that on every single Serrano planet. Tart.
What?
Seeing that on every single Serrano planet.
Oh, I haven't built the thing yet, but I'm getting close to.
Walker, we're completely different ethics. Like complete opposite.
Are we?
Exact opposite on the spectrum.
You sound like pure evil.
I'm not the one who named the system. I have a hot daughter.
True, I'd date her.
Now, how the hell do I make a new sector?
So what's so special about the L gate? Is it just the nanites that you get?
There's that whole other system that pops up.
No, but what's special about it?
Yeah, nanites are pretty good.
Yeah, nanites.
Pretty much gives you like infinite, whatever that shit's called, motes and shit and gases.
Ships upgraded.
I'm back. I thought droids were supposed to be able to work specialist jobs.
They are. I think you have to change like your policies though, so they can be like residents or something.
Oh, well then, that's not happening.
Oh wait, there's a different. Hold on 1 second. There's a different tech for specialist ones. Droids just gives them those other perks.
Want to go like this, Seek, or wait for my Titans? I got a couple Titans coming.
We can wait. There's no reason not to. I have more ships, I think, on the way, too.
There is another tech for that?
Do you guys
They're
make
dead.
my ships?
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
I mean, your ships would help if you want to send them.
Oh, of course I'm saying them. I'm coming right now. It's called the At Real Donald Trump Doomsday ship.
Should have named it the Twitternator.
Nice.
So now we'll see if I could benefit from these minerals, which I seriously doubt, if I'm honest. Yeah. But
Okay, so droids lets them perform some specialist jobs, but not like research in a couple others. And there's a third one that lets them unlock all specialist and ruler jobs.
Okay, so I do have to make them synths.
Yeah, you have to basically make them sentient.
Oh, they're preemptively attacking us.
Whoa, that's a big attack too.
It doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, 100k just melts. You don't have to go anywhere. You can repair it. The Juggernaut that's coming.
Nah, I was just thinking of that too, but thankfully it failed.
Ah, no slavery.
That's unfortunate.
I am a stand against this.
Yeah, this is absolutely
Unacceptable.
Tell you what, slavers, if you vote against this, I'll start voting for your slavery to come back.
Hey, I'm against this.
I will definitely vote for slaves to come back.
And
too.
also, is it a tithe for the like? My slaves are soulless.
I better vote against this.
Clearly, so I mean, like,
a vote against the tithe is a vote for slavery. I will say that much.
I disagree.
what? No.
A vote? No, I'm saying I will vote. Everyone
Oh.
who wants slaves, please vote against the tithe.
It should be
It's
the other way
currently in
around.
the Senate.
Is your one vote worth that much, though?
I have
And then the hard part about
21K.
this is if this fails and all the slavers are on your side, are you still gonna vote against slavery if this fails? Regardless?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Look who has the upper hand now. I'm the deciding vote.
They will give you whatever you want.
I'm gonna switch votes as soon as I can. I forgot about you, Seek.
I'll always consume with anything with you.
I mean, I'm a protectorate. I'm a tributary under
They can still
Kiev,
give you.
so.
You can go against it. You won't do anything.
This just gives more power to the Jewish Trade Association.
Pretty much.
And he has over twice my diplomatic power already. So this would nullify my vote in the Senate
your
completely.
Nice
Fight for your
bankrupt, too.
Under the tin cans.
We now have our own juggernaut.
Welcome to the club, Slowpoke.
Technology researched.
No, I'm not the deciding vote anymore.
What just happened? Who left our side?
It's hard, I think.
No.
No.
Technology is the majority of my vote. As
I'd
much as
switch
I
too.
want to do it, if this goes through, I'm pretty much ousted from the top 4 council.
Also, Jurak's AI definitely probably would, or Jurak probably wouldn't vote for this, so I called in all my favors on him to take away from his AI.
Just asking how many months to get is it again that I have to wait for the 100% war exhaustion thing to just automatically give me my war goal?
1 year after it reaches 100%, I believe.
Alright.
However, I think it forces status quo, not a surrender.
I think pass a resolution to make the Galactic Council back to 2 people, or 3 people. Also, we should focus the Grey Tempest. Apparently the AI proposed that on my behalf. Ooh, megastructure restoration. The Sentinel Force just insulted me.
I mean, that's all they're good for anymore.
Also, who's selling alloys in the market? Please don't. You're crashing my economy.
Oh, that's me.
You
Oh.
literally crashed my economy.
Let me help you there.
Well, I produce like 100 alloys a month even with selling them. I don't know what else I'm going to do with them.
I'll buy them.
Give them to me.
I mean, I'm willing to sell. I got a little bit of a stockpile right now.
The turtles need them all.
I mean, if you keep selling them to the market, I'm going to just keep buying them from the market.
Gonna be a long process trying to manage all this. It may be actually impossible. Especially with my food still dropping like a truck.
I can do monthly Arceus. Alloys for whatever, or energy.
Yeah, I can do that.
No, I don't have a purification facility here. I need to fix that.
I need more embassies. That's the only thing I've learned from this.
Alright. And I'm getting close to the influence to build the Science Nexus, but I don't think that really matters at this point if I'm honest, but I just want to build it for the sake of it. So I can feel accomplished with myself. And this is going to cost influence? No, just alloy.
Oh no, I see what happened.
Technology researched.
The price of minerals went up so close to 3. Holy crap. Who did that?
I was in a major deficit a while ago. So I bought a lot of them.
So you're good. You will temporarily be fixed.
Construction complete.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put fleet contribution for the Federation to none. That'll give us more capacity.
Veach, when you gonna attack the Spinokians or whatever?
Oh, wow.
If I can get your help, we can do it sooner than later.
I'm ready whenever too.
I can't change it for another 500 days.
Minutes to make human
Make that one next, because I got low naval capacity.
How do I have an unemployed ruler?
Just type it in Steam.
Yeah, I have one of those too. I don't know.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, that happens occasionally. I'm never sure why. Just like let them sit until they drop into a lower strength.
Yeah, I mean, can't do anything now, but just weird.
So I'm curious, how exactly do you make an additional sector now that I have more than 7 systems finally?
Planet colonized.
You just go to the planet and then you
Relaying
there's like a
transmission.
thing next to or right above the build queue, and it says like trade sector.
Okay, I see it. Thank you for that. I will now consider not going to war with you.
Planet colonized.
Can you do that anyways?
I'll think about it.
Ships upgraded.
I'm bringing in the psychic police. Boom.
The generational war of the Sentinel extermination campaign is finally coming to a close.
Oh no, what happened?
It's almost dead. He's almost at 100% war exhaustion.
And then he'll just pick a fight with someone else, probably.
Oh, Jesus. He's overwhelming to me.
Who, Sentinel Force?
Yeah.
I'm sure he has a couple 100,000 by now.
Yeah, he does.
I'm finally equivalent with somebody.
Who are you equivalent with?
Fable, you. Only in fleet, nothing else.
Arceus,
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd be best if you honestly just disbanded the Federation and then became a protectorate.
Another pointless war has been declared.
Hold on. Oh shit, the Chiyo came through again?
Mars has been terraformed, everyone.
What's a Mars?
Planet.
Technology researched.
Oh. Fascinating.
As always, they're overreaching.
Ready to go, Seek?
Yeah. Ready when you are. Roll out.
Yeah, let's kill these terrorists.
This will be an epic battle.
Did you want to send that trade thing, or me, Marcus?
Oh, for the allies? Go ahead and
Yeah.
propose it. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
How much do you want?
Like a 3-to-1 ratio is probably fine. It's a little less than what the market's going for, isn't it?
Sure.
Your ships take a long time to get here.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, you are supplying the alloys, right?
Yeah, I'm making about 93 right now, and I want to
And you
keep
want
it
energy?
Yeah, energy's fine. And I want to keep it like above like 60 or so, so don't ask for more than 30-ish.
Okay, that's fine.
My god, your ships are so fast. Oh, you see the super laser on that juggernaut?
I do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Damn it, Fable. Your Cyclops are very strong.
Told you, I'm bringing in the secret police. There's a better way, you know this.
I know nothing.
We have removed a threat from the galaxy.
You're all welcome.
Use. There was no threat.
I agree.
I have finally
Yeah, I don't know.
found
what's
myself
the
an
right what you're
ally.
talking about.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to get any praise for that. The galactic community is very cautious.
Watching like 4 billion fighters swarm a space station is like watching one of those gyroscope drawings. Just creating all these crazy geometric patterns with their light trails.
Ships upgraded.
Thundo, there's really nothing else you can put our corporate office besides private mining consortium.
Yeah, I need minerals anyway. None of my planets spawned with minerals thingies. So I've been mineral hungry for much of the game.
Dunder, you should. We need to discuss more. We don't talk enough.
What do you mean?
Seek, do you want to go down to West?
What is there to discuss?
Like the fact that I make almost
Right.
next year minerals.
Well, yeah, I did buy your minerals and then I'm trading for 100. Oh no, that ended. Huh.
Suppose it's time to upgrade my entire navy.
About time. Ah, damn.
I need another.
Technology
I need a lot more
researched.
generators and I need a lot more food. Mine outposts might help some, though.
Relaying
It's
transmission.
really all I can help. It's all I can really hope for, rather. And I guess I'll decline for now, since again I need that influence. Actually, a starbase here would be good for benefiting from the trade resources that are available here. So let's work on that. At least try to. Now, the real trick is figuring out what's habitable, so I can start terraforming them.
Yeah, so I finally got myself an ally after all this time.
Not really an ally. He's a forced ally.
Destroy all their planets except for one.
No, you just took him as a subsidiary.
I do only have one planet left, however. though it was not me who destroyed them. I think they just never colonized any others.
Alright, I think those were the only two worlds that I could see. Alright, so let's get ready with more colonizing, I guess. And also... Oh, let's see what we got here. Huh. Interesting, they like us there, for whatever reason. Yeah, which one's my research world? Although it helps if I had selected my science facility. Where is that habitat at? There you are. Put you to work. And you're building the science nexus. That is good. That is fine. I just gotta deal with this overpopulation. Somehow. Only way I could think of is to continue building more of these luxury resources. Or luxury suites. So you are okay for now. Let's get some migration going. Even though it may not mean much. And we are in the positive. We still gotta work on our food somehow though. Which maybe...
I'm tired of waiting. What good are slaves if not to throw them at your enemies?
To plow in the field for you as you throw yourself against the enemies like an honorable warrior.
It sounds like he has no honor.
There's no honor running into insurmountable gunfire. The slaves serve their purpose as a distraction.
Monster.
There is always glory in the battle.
You simply throw the soulless into the fight.
I honestly don't know what's the best way to modify them, but let's at least start applying them and supercharge my entire race.
What? Some dirty Spinokians went all the way around. Dirty Spinokians.
Peace has been achieved.
Who's
the Sentinel Force?
And I'll modify you later.
The war is over. There can be no victor this time.
What was that, like 100 years?
It was like probably like 60, yeah.
Now, who are they gonna immediately turn on next?
Alright. Oh, I can. So, Arceus, would you like to become a protectorate?
Not particularly.
Or can you, a protectorate would make you have it where your research goes up dramatically. If you can invite me, I guess.
I probably could.
Jurok, will Jurok accept?
Let me check. Oh, hold on, I just sent an envoy. 1 second. Yeah, he accepted.
That brought me
And
in
then
there.
now you become prime protectorate.
As long as you maintain the Federation, that's probably fine with me.
Construction complete.
We'll do it after.
That's quite the scary Federation below me now.
Yeah, you want to be in it?
I mean,
Yeah, you should
it's
drop
a
your
Federation.
Federation and join ours.
I border nobody else.
Please.
I physically can do nothing else but join.
No, it's not.
I have no other option.
Spiritual fanatic who's purging populations across the planets, Burger, across the galaxy.
Yeah, but you're just. I mean, you're only backed up by the Jewish, so.
I'm just trying to spread up my McChurch.
The Jewish.
Mighty Switch Fable. You're about to win. Oh my god. I've ruined
I
everything.
can't even invite you to the. Oh, maybe I can. Hang on.
I spent all that influence for nothing.
Vote no on sanctions.
I like how I'm voting no on minor research sanctions, but I'm the one who proposed it.
That's really gonna tank the consolidation now, Burger. Just FYI.
Species
The cohesion.
enhanced.
But it already is.
Yeah, but it's positive. It's just negative XP for joining. Oh, I see why. Because the turrets are also spiritualist.
What just happened? Why did that war end? And why didn't I get all of the claims if it did end?
I was wondering too. I thought you made these.
I got some of the claims, but I thought I had. It said I had 4 claims. Oh, I did. Yeah, I got 4. I did get 4 things, but I didn't do that. They just surrendered.
Yeah, because we completely crushed them. And we took all the claim.
Didn't you claim some shit though?
No, I didn't. I used all my influence for the vote, and we didn't even win it because Fable.
I had all mine. Me too.
Do you think I may have tanked our Federation's cohesion?
No, it's fine. I mean, it was already at that.
Yeah, so it was already negative experience. You did take the cohesion, but only by like 2, which isn't that bad.
Let's make this guy like us again.
Yeah, I brought it down to -9.
No, well,
Negative
yeah,
10.
no, that happens every time someone joins.
Yeah, so the experience always goes down to -9 or 10 whenever someone joins, but the cohesion is still positive. It's 0.275.
Boom.
case.
Can you put your envoys in the Federation?
I literally. I'll be able to move mine that I sent to you in like 150 days, and I'll have a new one in like 200 days. And I'll dump both of those in the Federation. Yeah, I've got like 8 envoys. I have no idea what to do with all of them.
Construction complete.
I only have one envoy, so
So you got to get those diplomatic corps and that embassy building.
So, well, Federation meeting, everyone.
Interesting. Huh. I don't know what the hell to do with this, if I'm honest.
Federation dorks. Probably all wearing little badges.
So they're leaving to plan an attack
On who?
on Dundo and I think.
Species enhanced.
I don't remember exactly where, but I think Bergman has a back door into me somewhere.
Where are you?
Or they're going to attack the Confederacy, or they're getting ready to attack the Confederacy of Sar, and they are in a federation with some other players.
Yeah, they're in my federation currently.
Get ready for war then. I think you're getting attacked.
Or they're gonna invade the L gate.
Well, the Confederacy of Sar controls one of the L gates in Burger's territory.
Don't I control that?
Control the other one. He's got like 4. Or 3. So I think he's going to attack the Confederacy of Sar, which Dundo and I should take advantage of.
Wait a minute, the L gate goes to the Master Gate, doesn't it? They can't go to other L gates.
Yeah,
I
they
just
can, I
think
think.
that would be-
It's the L gate network. And press L before dialing.
Construction complete.
Well, I could repair this gateway.
It doesn't even have to though, because he just needs if like that's the war goal and he takes the territory.
How does this disabled gateway work after I fix it? Does it connect to every other gateway, or
Every other gateway, unless you're at war with somebody, then they can't get into your gates. Or if you have closed war.
That's pretty cool. Yep, Galactic Highway. Let's do it.
Basically,
Alright,
Stargate.
boys, I'm going in the Shroud. Wish me luck.
Spring Tau.
Done up?
Mhm.
Oh, no, never mind. I forgot you're not playing the Cult of the Chosen One.
Can there only be one chosen
I don't know, but
one?
he is the Chosen One.
Your guy?
Yes.
We're gonna go into the Shroud and I'm gonna duel your guy.
Bring it.
And
There can only be one.
Ships upgraded.
Oh my god, Bundle 300 trade hub.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my... Oh, my fleet's right
Would
here.
it make more if you turned into the Nuka Monopolis or no?
Yeah. I'm working on that.
Pretty dope.
Technology researched.
Can't remember why I have a colony ship here, but I'll go with it. I hope I didn't make too many extras.
Ships upgraded.
I could go with a utopian paradise if I can get enough food income to help offset this problem we're having with overpopulation.
What do you do with extra influence?
Nothing at all.
I have so much.
Construction complete.
Still so much to need to keep an eye on, but it's really the workers I need to be mindful of. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Since everything's finally in the positive, that's always a good thing. Although let's deal with our actual worker problem first. That might be more worth it. Still got plenty of gas, but without that I'm not going to be able to manage that for too much longer. I don't know how to best do this. To get all the exotic resources. Also, I gotta check for worlds that have extra special tiles, maybe. I'm assuming I already benefit from you.
So this galactic contender plus 20% diplomatic weight. Is that to your overall number, or which number gets 20%? Or is the base diplomatic weight?
I honestly don't know.
I would think it's the base. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Technology researched.
I don't think that's gonna go very well, sadly. Since, after all, there's only one faction up there.
It's not worth it.
So I'll try and wrangle him, especially for this possible war that might be coming about pretty soon.
Oh, alloys shot up in price again. Someone's buying. Get those fleets ready. Looks like someone's going to war. Oh, that's cool. I got an event where I'm upgrading my ships and 2 of them got destroyed because of some malfunction.
I definitely need to be very mindful of what my opponent's fleet is, I guess, too, if I have a way to check that. Which it doesn't look like I have an easy way to know. I have a sense of what you're using, that's shields. Or at least lasers, rather. So I gotta be ready for a quick transition, I think. Is what it's looking like. If I had to guess. Oh, I don't have a crew cores here, so that might explain a little bit of my cost problem here. If only slightly. I have volatile motes, which I can use for more alloy production. I just gotta keep my mineral refineries going.
Technology researched.
To keep my surplus of minerals going. Actually, let me try and work out towards armor. Get that tiered up so it's possible I could switch.
What if they added a button that you can click every time you have unemployed pops, and the button would shuffle them around to places where there is work?
Technology.
There is a, I hate to say this because it's incredibly detrimental to me, but there is a galactic law that can pass that pops will actually physically move to where they have like the actual physical pop. But it is incredibly detrimental to me.
Why is that a law?
Why would that be detrimental to you?
Because it involves banning slavery and pretty much like everything except it's greater than ourselves. Basic subsidies would be banned, stratified economy would be banned.
Oh, I see.
It's like
Horrible.
That's really stupid.
now they'll certainly like what's the word? They'll move on their own per se. Like
You'll get a galactic thing.
Construction
It
complete.
should be normal. Whoa, psionic robots? That's a thing?
It can be.
I have psionic robots.
Technology researched.
So we're almost done with you, although it probably does me a little good in all seriousness.
Initiated.
But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Nice.
Now before I build this,
Planet colonized.
let's make sure it's...
I have so many unemployed robots that I'm considering giving them rights.
Yes, give them rights. They deserve it.
Ships upgraded.
We're making progress at least.
I think my robots want rights as well. I mean, I didn't even want to build robots, but the AI took that decision for me.
All right, Operation Market Garden. Let's do it, boys. Get in position.
Construction
what?
complete.
We're doing it now?
Yeah, the plan. Get ready. Let's go.
You gotta move over on your side?
I'm at Fox News headquarters. I'm already pretty much there.
Alright. Oh, hold on. My immortal leader, Yash, has acquired a following. I could become fanatic authoritarian.
Do it. Do it right now. Be an authoritarian like me.
But I lose my beacon of liberty, my meritocracy.
There's better stuff.
I mean, the meritocracy is really good. Oh, but I really want to do it. It's gonna fuck up my economy, though.
Construction complete.
I probably should not have done that since I probably need the influence. Yeah, never mind the other downsides I might be suffering too.
What does the Imperial Cult give? Screw it, I'm gonna do it. I have to. This is too good. The God Emperor. Oh, that's awesome.
It's almost like a just all consciousness, right? You're becoming more like me.
Ships upgraded.
Oh no. There's only one.
Is Feege in here?
Yes.
Do you see my Facebook message? Not my Facebook, my Steam messages.
No, I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting Steam pop-ups in Stellaris. I have it on. I checked because I'm not getting messages from Dundo. I have to like tab in and check.
Oh, I do get edicts though. This is probably good. I can offset the bonuses I lost. The factions hate me. Wait, why is our federation losing experience?
I don't know. I don't really care about the
Oh.
Federation.
I'm the president.
Yes, you are.
What? They give it to him?
It rotates around all members.
Including vassals?
Well, he's only a tributary.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm paying to be here.
Oh.
I don't think vassals get a part of the rotation, but I could be wrong on that too.
So what can we do with you? Not a whole lot, but it'll be a while till you start growing. Huh. Weird that this is on here, but okay. I will go with it. Yay, I have my own mega structure. Probably was not worth it.
Oh, that sucks. That event counts as me reforming my
Construction
civics. I
complete.
can't reform them for another 20 years. I mean, these aren't bad, but Philosopher King is kind of useless. I just got a bunch of unemployed rulers in my planets.
They're just all lazy. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, they got kicked out with the new administration that came in.
All I can really do is just keep building up, I guess. And actually, Deep Space Black Site might be useful here for getting rid of their militaristic ways. I haven't really thought of that before.
How long does it take to use the jump drive? Like, is it roughly the same amount as if you just told them to go over there, or is it quicker?
Jump drive is shit. I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, it is, right?
It takes forever to recharge, and it makes your ship super slow after they use it.
But do they get to where they need to be quicker?
Yeah, but then once they're there, they can't move
Construction
for like
complete.
forever. It reduces their
It has-
speed by like 50%, I think, right?
I want to use it to move my armies, that's all. I'm pretty far away.
Ah, dang it.
Separately use. You just gotta wait for the invasion then. Or if you're moving them home, then it's whatever.
I want more energy and I'm not gonna get it.
Alright, this commander is this admiral is a psychic robot.
Technology researched.
Are you coming to the meeting place, or are you already here?
I'm almost there.
Now, if I were to dare use the utopian structure, if I could find it. Oh, it just eats up consumer goods, not food.
Does Sentinel Force just like stop expanding?
Seems
They-
like it.
They had enough. They've had their fill of kills.
We'll know how much that dropped pretty soon. But it should help solve my problem a tiny bit.
Construction complete.
Oh, it helps if I actually selected the right species. I think that was part of the problem. That's what I did wrong. And that's going to be the big one there. We'll see how much that plummets.
Tears of an AI.
Moment of truth. Yep, that plummets a bit, but not as drastic as I thought it would be. So let's continue doing this. At least for the main species.
Oh, that's what I just built noble estates for the new unemployed.
What's a Tiyanki?
Technology researched.
Looks like we're all here, shall we?
We shall.
Give me one moment.
Well, the Dreadnought's not there, but we probably don't want it there yet.
I gave everyone jump drives, so what's not allowing me to jump?
Technology researched.
Damn, alloys went up again to 13 now. Almost 14.
Alright, so you're mixed and hybrid, so that's fine.
Alright, I'm ready.
Why can't I? They should all be equipped, right? So I'm confused what's going on there. I was going to use that preemptively to help.
Their diplomatic weight from fleet power is 10,230.
What is this?
That's what the Fallen Empire up there is.
Do you have claims on them, by the way? Fable?
I do not.
You may want to start with claims.
Hold on, my war philosophy has changed.
And then declare war and call us in.
You guys aren't doing the right thing.
Why?
You don't have enough, trust me.
How do you know what we have?
I can see it.
Oh yeah? How much is it?
I saw it.
Pointless war has been
It
declared.
disappeared.
If you can even guess close to it, I'll be very surprised. What do you think it is?
200.
Far too low.
Okay, still too little.
But if it's less than what you think is too little, why is it still too little?
I have claims on about half.
Relaying transmission.
I'll claim it all before we go.
It's gonna take a while to claim it all.
What is this feed? What happened?
This AI declared war on us.
Alright, well,
Why?
Zeke, why don't you take some?
Forced their ideology upon me.
I don't need claims.
I must have missed that. That's a shame.
I guess I could take a system.
Can you set the thing to humiliate?
But what I'm saying though is I'll take any systems that Fable can't get, but
Yeah.
I don't need claims.
Fabled, what can you not get?
So the three systems: Homam, Trinitar, and Ibleria.
Alright, I'll take, I don't know. Fuck it, Seek, you just take it. I don't want anything.
All right. They're doing something to me. I don't know. The lack of respect you show for your elders. They want me to prostrate myself.
Tom need a dick.
Species enhanced.
Declare war on them before they declare war on you. Quick! Seek made the claims.
Kig, did you get them?
I don't need claims.
All right, I'm attacking.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
back.
the war leader. I'm not sure.
All right, I put it there.
And you dragged us in, right?
I mean, I think so. Hold on.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Vote yes.
Another pointless war has been declared. We must defend our space.
Go before they destroy Fable.
Oh my god, my AI voice guy is still the egalitarian.
Oh shit, you're waiting at the warp point.
You approved this war, Oathmaster? This aggression upon the nation?
No, I did not.
We trust you when it says clearly here that we are diplomatic status war. War!
You guys are at war too?
Oathmaster declared war on me. Thinks that he can impose his ideology on me.
What's his ideology?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
There's the fleet. It's only 400k. Pathetic. Is your land
Everything
army
I've
here?
got in mind.
Yeah, it's right behind us.
I just don't know why it won't let me jump. I'm honestly confused by
He has no
that.
planets in the system.
Yeah, there's one right there.
Are
Oh,
we
you gotta
gonna?
bring a scientist too, I think.
Are we gonna beeline for the?
No, one at a time. Let them come to us if they come.
I'm gonna send back one of my fleets to repair.
The repair, the dreadnought's coming up. Just repair it.
Okay.
It's super crazy slow. It's like half the speed of our ships, so.
Hedonists.
Let's start bombing the planet.
Alright, I'll have to do a few pretty soon.
Man. Hey,
She
Bert.
doesn't have that many armies on there.
Maybe we're in a different channel.
Yeah, he hopped planets and he's sieging the planet that is adjacent to my border. My first fleet's almost there. I need better engines.
He's going
You
to
have to
fifth
take the
floor.
planet. If you take the planet, then you'll take the system. Oh wait, there's no planet there.
I don't see a planet.
He's going to fifth
Oh,
floor
maybe-
with 200,000.
Construction complete.
Yeah, he'll come to us next. Hopefully.
That's probably
Oh,
how
no,
they
no.
got that in the first place, actually.
That's 400,000, by the way. There's two.
No. He had 200,000 on the board, or the other 100,000 is standing in the middle of the system. But it looks like he's going back there.
Sauce is exiting for right now. For tonight.
Psionic police corrupted his, or uncorrupted his corrupted politicians on my planet. Rooted out his criminal underground.
I should have gotten a general.
It's probably a good idea.
Oh wow, they're really strong. Holy shit.
The dreadnought has arrived.
Oh no, there he goes.
Look at that fat boy crawling along. Barely moves. I'll stop moving it so you can repair now. Plus, you can repair here, I think. Is there a button to just halt? Because it keeps fucking moving. Oh yeah, there it is, H.
I love that my psychic super soldiers are fighting.
Yes, get inside me, babies.
Technology researched.
Ah, here they come, guys.
Yeah, they're about to arrive. Positions. Carriers in the back, everyone else in the front.
We're about to take the planet.
I kind of wish the Juggernaut would not charge forward like that.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
As much as I would
Look
like
at
to
the big
push,
ship. Oh, that's huge.
Alright, good news, we took the planet.
Technology researched.
Oh my god, we've done so much damage. Oh wait, no, that's their damage. I thought. Jesus.
Quite as scary. I think it says they're winning. Oh no, that's just when you click on individual fleets. We're doing fine. We won. There's not enough of you guys. You're gonna lose. That's what you sound like, Dundo.
Just trying to get you guys to not do it so I can do it.
If we fucking see you here, we're going right through to you. That's a declaration of war.
Oh, I'm in breach of galactic law.
What did you do? Is your fleet lower than half?
No, my military readiness. I think my war philosophy.
Ooh, glorious experience.
All right, we can just go ahead and press forward. Don't even worry about repairs.
Well, one of my fleets is almost dead. That needs to be repaired.
I'll handle the next one alone. Well, actually, yeah, I can repair right here.
You want to move forward? I can move.
We can all repair right here. We have a station and we have the Juggernaut.
At D Trump Doomsday.
It's at Donald Trump.
Oh, I only see the D Trump. I guess it's not.
God, I'm not even damaged from that fight, so I'm just gonna move up.
I'll join you.
I definitely took the brunt of it.
Yeah,
But that's
you're
what the
kind
swarm is for.
You're the meat shield, right? But you got some nice meat.
Metal meat.
Goddamn,
best
everyone's
kind.
Can they not fix it the starbase?
Wait for me at the edge over there.
Oh, actually, it's the 100K we just beat is in there. We can go finish that off.
Yeah, but they also have the station. Don't forget, that's another 50.
That is true. All right, yeah, I'll wait a little bit.
I set my fleet to follow yours. So.
You should go ahead of mine because these are all carriers. Half of them are carriers.
Let me just let me resettle some people.
I really want my goddamn jump drive. Why can't I use it?
All right,
Alright,
my 70K fleet's repaired.
Got mine too. Let's go.
Iflore. Moving out.
Hostile fleet sighted.
I need to find out what's keeping me from jump driving. I honestly want to know.
All right, go through.
Going.
Oh, they left.
No.
Yeah, he's really fast for some reason. I'm always playing catch up.
Oh shit, they're going to.
Oh, you meant they're fast. Yeah, they're fast too.
Oh, the archives.
So, what about the rest of the fleet, though?
Dimensional fabricator. Those are cool.
Let's go straight to Radathi.
Oh, I don't think I can take the archives yet. I need more armies.
No, I mean, like, we can
What
come back
systems
to it.
don't you have claims on?
Everything after Homam. So I don't have Homam and the rest of them.
Okay, okay.
So Ibleria,
You can make
Homam,
claims
and
now.
Trinitar.
You make a claim
I
right
don't
now?
have enough right now. No, I don't have enough. I'd spend like close to 600 just making those claims.
Okay, you can go ahead and stay here and just bombard that planet because your fleet's kind of pathetic, anyways. We'll go through and kill these.
Well then.
Fleet's adorable. Is that better than pathetic? Let's go with that.
Except that.
Burger Man.
As I told you to move, dang it. You're not doing a good job of it.
What's going on?
Burger crash or something. Or left.
While it's annoying, I do like that I can select the army for each type of my species.
Keep in mind, there's still have 100k behind us, so make sure you don't get wiped out, Fable.
No.
So I can deal with you relatively well, so once my Titans come out, maybe I can crush them. Maybe. I'm just gonna have to take a good look at the rest of their fleet. If I can manage it. But yeah. I guess another thing I can do is figure out what's keeping me from jumping with everything. Was it really just that one ship? Because apparently you count.
Well, I'm gonna go get a drink
Oh, that's probably because you
while
jumped.
we're waiting for whoever to get back.
I'm gonna go back to my Total War game, just on in the background. Tell me if it unpauses, I can't see.
Now let's figure out which one of you has
Yeah, I'm going to the
not,
bathroom.
which one of you is
I have
not
giants
upgraded.
in my army.
Who's the guilty one? You. That is unfortunate. I was wondering about that. That is going to be useful to try and take advantage of that, but not being able to upgrade them, and these are Fallen Empire ships at that too. It's a little inconvenient. Yeah, I know it gets pretty late here.
Now,
so
what about more days?
Every day, Monday to Monday.
Add a
I could
a weekend in there, maybe.
3 days. Well, I don't think the weekend should be counted because it's up in the air for everybody.
I also play Dungeons and Dragons on pretty much both weekend evenings.
I
have
don't think the
a-
weekend works well.
Yeah, it does not work at all for me.
Just like you, that stay home burger.
Still don't click anything, Lord
I
Walker's
don't
falling
stay home
behind.
all the time.
Oh yeah, I was downloading stuff.
Dude, you message me like all the time, and I'm like, yo, I wasn't even home.
I respect quarantine laws. I'm not out there spreading the plague to poor old ladies like you.
I'm sure.
Go around coughing on old people.
Yeah, that's that's what I do in my free time. I just cough on people.
Not studying how to be a better Bohemia. He's just
Yeah.
helping on people.
All right, I think you can click.
Freedom.
Back to war we go.
Dreadnought took a hit.
Protect it. Swarm.
At all costs.
Off eyes on their fleet. Ooh, the shroud.
I think I beat their fleet.
Construction complete.
No, I killed my Dolbats.
No. It was looking promising too.
Where do you see contribution?
Oh, there's this fleet on my border.
Is he coming in?
That's only 26k. I think you can kill that.
Alright, so they can backstab them.
Technology researched.
While I focus on the Northern Fleet. Hopefully.
I mean, he does have the station.
Well,
right
congrats,
now.
Boom, you won.
Ooh, I lost a shit ton.
I think they lost more than you, though.
No.
Not even
Take-
with Citadel bonuses?
What's going on?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh,
Construction complete.
Do you need foreign aid, Boom?
Construction
I
I'm
complete.
coming
know.
to help you, Fabled.
Alright. I'm gonna take the station here. It's
What we
next,
discussed.
it's tricky.
Back.
They only have like 30,000, right?
60. Well, 90. They have 30,000 and then they have a 60k station. Well, they're. Oh, goddammit, they're gonna go into my systems.
You don't have any defenses for a while.
Not up here now.
I put my victory log in the chat. You tell me if that's a victory.
Oh, maybe I did way more than I should have.
Do you have the spaceport thing, though? That doesn't let them flee, or has a lesser chance of them to flee. The communication jammer.
Looks like I have the target uplink computer and the FTL inhibitor.
Boom, did you beat the mandate fleet?
I don't know.
Well, he did.
Well, I was supposed to say I don't see it anymore, so
I
assuming
do.
you did.
It's back at
They still have like 50,000. I don't think I actually killed anything.
I think I'm gonna catch up to it.
Okay, so their
Actually, I
fleet
think
that's
they're
in
just gonna
Nunki is only 20 some thousand, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that should be easily defeated.
I'm already choosing.
No, they're going north.
I will continue on alone. I don't need anyone.
My ship's already almost there again. They're just
Too late.
fast.
The glory is mine.
Oh,
Okay.
they are fast.
Trump will take this.
That's why I moved down there like that, because I know my fleets were very, very fast.
Technology researched.
I hope
It's like
this
I
wasn't
can be almost in 2 places at once.
like witchcraft to me.
I want you two out of the fleet. How do I do that?
Victory!
How do I get you out quickly? No, I don't.
Oh no!
Go to west.
Uh, no, I don't want to change the name. I just want to make sure I get rid of the ones that do not have the jump drives. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. Get everything in there to benefit from the Admiral. As slow as it may be. They're being stubborn though. Latency is a bit of a pain.
Engaging hostile fleet.
Yep, well, let's commit to their death, I guess. Shield boost and not trigger, maybe, we'll see. This fleet's pretty much dead though, but hopefully
They're so slow. This is ridiculous.
I know, right?
What's slow?
Fucking ships.
Game speed.
No, just my so slow.
I'm fine.
It's not a game speed issue. It's like my ships. I don't know if I just don't have the fucking engine tech or whatever, but they're slow as shit.
Yeah, that was a complete stomp, sadly. Not much I could do about that on my own.
Oh my god, I have a tech that you don't have, Burger.
What?
Yeah, Marauder missiles. I'm not researching
I
it.
didn't research missiles.
I have.
It's 25,000.
Another pointless war has been declared.
Oh no, they're coming in for round 2.
I just
Wait.
destroyed.
Stop! I declared the war on the wrong thing.
Well,
I did not mean to declare war on Seek. I tried to click on the Fallen Empire, and I didn't look. Like, I'm glad to just white piece this.
I think that's up to you, Mr. Raptori.
That was an honest to God mistake.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
That's what they all say.
Sorry, little fellas. There was possibility maybe I could have backstabbed them. Imagine what a jump gate would do back here to maybe cripple a portion of their fleet. Well. I was kind of the underdog no matter what I did. I think the sad truth of the matter is, just because of my abysmal start conditions, and of course trying to trust AI to actually cooperate. Although, at least tell me they're doing something down here, maybe. No, looks like they might get completely crushed. They couldn't even get through the first system.
These guys keep coming from.
God damn it.
Are they not giving you peace, Lorellian?
No, they gave it to me. It's just...
Give that whole speech at first when they weren't even in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was well equipped to deal with some of their ships anyway, it looks like, too.
Burgerman.
Yes, sir.
Need you to step your shit up in your mirror. By the way.
Ooh.
One of our allies is getting taken out right now.
It's not like I'm really giving you any troops.
Somebody that we were like supporting.
Ooh, the Awoken.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Where are they at?
They didn't inhabit my empire, probably because I don't have any planets left.
I mean, where are they, though?
They're in the middle of the Boulder hegemony.
Uh-oh.
And they're only accessible through a wormhole.
Hey, I'm rich. see how much I make at the end of the month.
Oh, what the fuck?
This Dyson Sphere is making me
Technology research.
3,400 energy a tick.
Oh, the sticker mandate came up towards me this time. They're in that small area.
Yeah, I'm going around.
Yeah, and I'm like following you because they have like one tiny fleet mopping up what you already took, so I'm coming back to get rid of that.
Just asking, does anybody here need energy?
No.
Alloys and alloys only.
I like how this is going to increase my administrative capacity by 10, and I'm only 420 over cap. It's fucking useless tech.
Alright, I'm just going to quickly repair my fleet, and I shall be able to bring my fleet down again.
Cool.
Now let's try and transfer everything over. As slowly as latency will let me. Although I'm at my cap, so this is why we have multiple
aliens have
fleets.
united in a federation.
Oh, gentlemen, should probably call it a night pretty soon.
We must defend our spaceport.
Oh, you're in a dang federation. Alright, let's deal with this quickly here, somehow.
Allies have almost hit 20 credits. A piece.
Ships upgraded.
That's something I would love. Although, don't care about Colossus. Really? All I can hope for is maybe I could be useful for the end crisis if we're actually going to go that route. All I can really hope for at this point. Because sadly, my allies seems like they failed abysmally. So it looks like, at least. And even then, like I said, it seems like I was well equipped to help do decent damage to them with their heavy reliance on shields and almost all my weapons being good against shields. Well, or at least their weapons are penalized on shields.
How do they take that fortress back?
Are you talking about... Wait, which one?
Always on. Always in.
Research station lost.
In 2,000 days, I shall have my planet killer.
Hostile fleet sighted.
2,000.
Construction complete.
Oh my. Things are plummeting ridiculously now due to my overabundance on my fleet. So let's try and cut that down a bit, if only slightly. Yep, that was the wrong structure, was it? I think it was anyway. Yeah, naval logistics, that's what I wanted. Let me at least try to continue with my production and everything. Or at least gain my empire in order if I'll have much of an empire at the end here.
Marcus, sorry, can you take poison?
Yeah, I was planning on it. I'm just repairing one of my fleets before I go down there.
Why do all
Wait,
these ships
poison
keep-
is already under our control, isn't it?
Somehow, it took
Oh.
back to the station.
And even though the system is occupied, that's so weird.
It's because I own the planet.
Huh.
Just saying, it might take longer than expected for me to get down there.
We don't really...
Don't worry about it.
Never mind. I forgot you have
Construction complete.
gates and such.
Oh yeah, the gateways will help. I can also try and capture the gateway to the south of me so you can come through it.
Ah. Why you gotta do me like that, Dundo? Why'd you have to take that planet? I already control the system.
First come, first serve.
It doesn't matter because it goes to whoever has the claim.
I have the claim. I have a claim. I don't know if Dundo does. I don't know why Dundo would.
Oh, Dundo's not with our alliance. I don't know that actually.
I don't even know what to do for this, for fucking Ascension perk. I like wanted to do Galactic Contender, but then at the same time, it's like
We're not really near any of the fallen empires.
This is an opportunity.
There's that one, but I don't think they're going to be an issue.
or I do the Arcology project,
Yeah, that's a good one.
but like I don't really need that yet.
Dunder, are you gonna claim any of that shit?
Nah.
Technology researched.
I'm just gonna wait for you, Burger, before I move in.
Engaging hostile
Just asking,
station.
where are your guys' fleets?
No, don't let my sign.
There's no way I can stop.
You gotta
that, though.
retreat. You gotta retreat, Arceus.
Yeah, I'm coming towards you. They might catch me anyway, though.
Oathmaster decided to join the fight.
I was already in the fight there. I was trying to protect the Sacred Mandate's homeworld there.
We have no claims on it.
Just keep jumping to go to
Technology researched.
like Apon or something.
Yeah, I was running like not quite all the way to where you are, but pretty close to it.
Do you need my assistance anywhere?
I don't know. You can try and join up with me, but it's pretty far. And my ships are slow as fuck.
Yeah, you're fine. Fuck, dude. My Stellaris crashed again.
I was wondering why we
Well,
froze for a second.
I'll wait for that end for the night.
Mine just crashed. Like I got a paradox crash report I've never seen before.
The best.
I mean, to be honest, we might have to just play like on normal speed.
What was that?
I said we might just have to play like on normal speed.
I think it was just the peace deal that it crashed.
Oh, is it the somebody did the peace deal? Yeah, the previous one stopped the game for a while, so that's probably why. Well, I guess
Pick up my
time to stop.
Yeah.
Alright, it was a pleasure, everyone. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, dude.
See you then.
Another one.
Yeah, dude.
That was frustrating. Well, not really. It's a good opportunity to try and learn some mechanics. Like, they made a comment on how the jump drive is not really useful, but I want to beg to differ a little bit. It just won't be useful for combat unless I overwhelm them tremendously, like what could have happened there. And I messed up with my control a little bit because it wouldn't actually allow me to just warp over in front of them because they were technically blocking the path. So, while I am really discouraged and trying to continue this campaign, or at least take it part due to my abysmal start, never mind my terrible selection of Ascension perks, I think this is important to try and learn how to do damage to them. Because I can do damage. It's a question on how to do it efficiently, and of course pay attention to their fleets. Because you are arguably strong against me, but I have higher tier weaponry. And you also are slower, weren't you? I could have very well chased after them. Especially if I used the jump drive aggressively. But I could still be aggressive and jump around. Do I have enough sensor strengths? That was what I'm curious about. I have sensor range for 4 jumps. Which can be a bit scary. Because I don't know if I can rely on these systems to really... Well, they have sensors too, so I can use these to kind of keep track of movement. Because what I'm thinking of maybe doing is reclaiming this territory here and then use my jump drive to go somewhere where they're nowhere at, where there's nothing near or around. And I will have to play around with how long it takes for a jump drive to recharge. It says 200 days, and even gives me how much time is left. So while they commented on the jump drive not being very good, I can use that as my greatest strengths here if done right. Of course, they could do the same to me, let's be fair. They could very easily jump into my territory. So I need to be careful on that. Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.